Me. Hi there. Good morning. Good afternoon. Excuse me. 1:15 in the Great Midwest. And today another small box. This one full 4 piles of bookshelf-sized comics, manga, and others. Some of it's comics, some of it's comics related. So let's dive in. As you saw in the thumbnail, Love as a Foreign Language. It's the 2nd volume. J. Torres, Eric Kim. American manga about expat in Korea teaching English, falls in love. Nice story. Oni Press. I don't know if it's been collected into probably hasn't been collected into a omnibus. Originally published as 6 volumes, which I think were thinner, size like this. 2007. Recommended. If you like romance. Justice League Adventures, The Magnificent Seven. Cartoon Network, $6.95. Back when there really wasn't a graphic novel section in bookstores, but you had stuff like this. Digest-sized comics have been going on since, well, at least the 90s. Claim had some. I think Scholastic tested it a little. But you had a lot of these, especially Cartoon Network. But you also had Star Wars, Clone Adventures. This size is still popular for licensed stuff. You'll see it in libraries. $6.95. Four Tales, Volume 3. Kickoff Blitz, Sports Illustrated for kids. Yes. They run comics, and they do comics too. Sports comics. Which isn't really a thing, but it should be. Because Matt Christopher and Mike Lupica, they write. Why haven't they even just adapted those stories? Or make new ones like this? You know, we had Battle for Home Plate, Baseball, very, very good to me. FCHS, Vito DeSante and Rachel Ferrer. Do you like that style of cartoon? $15 though. That's a bit pricey for something like this. Oh, King Kong, which was an autumn show in Brooklyn. Actually, the same weekend as the New York City Marathon, so I had trouble crossing the street. More Jennifer Holm with her brother Matt. Baby Mouse. Great series. Oh, wow, look at that flap. Isn't that flap? Oh, man. Secrets. So this one. Ta-da. Eek. Set the mouse. Right. More Star Wars, Clone Wars. Deadly Hands of Shonju. Oh, yes. The Marvel Age line of. This is Spider-Man J, the manga version. Dear Dumb Diary, because maybe I do have superpowers. Again, Prose, tie-in. It's comics, superhero adjacent, right? Is that the word? Adjacent? Can you use that term? The Comic-Con by Jake Bell. Illustrations by, I should know him, it's Chris Giarusso. See? Captain Zombie versus everyone. It's like a nice way of doing it. So, you just take, the format of the old movie adaptations. Instead of photos, you do comics. Same price, $5.99 back in the day. Amazing Adventures of Nate Banks. I wonder if they're all comics like that. If this is one. Nope, there's another one. Red Alert. So yeah, I guess he is Dr. Nocturne. Who is Red Malice? Spoilers. Then we have manga, Dogs, Bullets, and Carnage. His signature. Doesn't look like manga. Well, I guess it is manga. Fine line between that and the Crime Comics of Italy. Power Out, Nathan Schreiber. winner of the 2009 Zarek Award, which is no longer given, sadly. And there is his self-portrait and signature. And there's an example of the art. Second pile now, Mech Pilot Pwanda. Again, small press. Good job on the packaging. DimensionalOnline.com, British company. Way too much screen there, but hey, whatever floats your boat. Wow. Good luck presenting that digitally. Here we have Sonic the Hedgehog Archives Volume 12. When Archie did this, it ran forever. And under the radar of most comic shops. And even the new stuff's pretty good too. That's IDW's doing. Here's Volume 1 of Love is a Foreign Language. I have the complete set. Here's the style. What's this? Oh, wow. Bleach Official Bootleg Color Bleach. Chite Kubo. Shonen Jump, though. It's on the back. It's a nice faux binding, Japanese binding. I've done that. Stab binding. Oh, wow. Okay, so there is the outer dust jacket. And there is the inner dust jacket. Saraitai Comics. All volumes on sale. Is this the fake? Oh, wow. You can reverse this. That's funny. That's great. Oh, I love books that do that. Especially when the inside dust jacket is the is a brown paper wrapper, so people don't know you're reading something. It's Suware Bito 3, Shonen Sunday. And again. Ooh. Archvillain by Barry Lyga. Again. Taking that trope of the supervillain trope and flipping it. Because he knows there's a secret that the superhero is hiding. Space Pirates. Squarefish. Daniel Guibert, Alan Sfar. You've seen great stuff. Recommend anything by them. Squarefish Macmillan. First Second has published other stuff by them. Not two more. We have Ammonia 4, the Rukon Prophecy. Again, dust jacket. Over a vinyl book. That's a nice illustration. And of course, this one has a mini poster. And wow, look at that. That's a nice design there. All for the low price of $10. Very straightforward. What do they call the color pages at the front of manga like this? And the last halfway done, another Star Wars Clone Wars. Hero of the Confederacy. What did they do with the statues of Was the Empire around long enough to have statues of its heroes? Is there like a Darth Vader statue somewhere? And what about the clone troopers who were heroes for the Republic, but then became stormtroopers? They say, well, okay, this armor is okay, but if it's this armor, it's not. Or do they just tear them all down because it's triggering? I don't know. Speaking of triggering, it seems like Old Times, a Syracuse and National Cartoon Retrospective. Yes, I like editorial cartoons. That's pretty good. I mean, it's a local thing. I want to freeze frame. Local. Some of these are local. Ooh, that's a good one. You can adapt that to just about everything. Carrier takes most of its jobs south. Ooh. No words necessary. So, if you're from Syracuse, if you like editorial cartoons, this is probably, what's this? Della's Graphics out of Syracuse. Usually the local newspaper will publish their collections. I would be interested to do a review of newspaper presses. Here's another comics adjacent, The Genius Wars by Catherine Jinks. This is an art, of course. So he's an evil kid, much too smart, too much time on his hands. Gets accepted into evil, school for evil, and then becomes an sort of upends it, becomes a hero in the process. I do not know how to read that cover. Hidoro. This signature, Icky Comics. Shrinkcraft, explicit content. The splattered battle between diabolical sorcerers and the monsters they created. Volume 4. Daniel X, James Patterson. What hasn't he written or published or marketed? Tale of the Waning Moon, Volume 2. LNSV, mature. So yeah, this might be Yaoi. Yaoi? Yeah. Yaoi. Yaoi. Aha. Gintama 23. Wow. What's the recoil on that? Shonen Jump. Advanced. Not for beginners or amateurs. Tegami Baki, Volume 6. Again, most of these are freebies. I have not read them. Slam Dunk 17. Remember I was talking about sports comics? Well, here you go. There's a whole bunch of manga in Japan. Some of them even done to promote the sport, like Go, about a Go board, similar to pretty much a cross between Othello and chess. That's where Atari comes from. And the National Association to promote its popularity among kids did a manga where this boy comes across a possessed chessboard or Go board, and the ghost who possesses it is a Go master. So he teaches him all the fine points of how to play Go. Seriously. Another comics adjacent, The Adventures of Bean Boy. This is an arc from 2012, and that, of course, is art by Dan Santan. Caldecott winner. This on comics. Did you do the interior illustrations too? No, written illustrated by Lisa Harcrater. I'll show you one of her. There. It's one of the author's illustrations. Oh. And here we have one of the numerous copies, paperback copies of Smile. I just realized you can transliterate that to slime, anagram it into slime. someone else. This is a first printing from 2010. One of millions of copies out there. I don't know what the initial printing on that was, but they marketed the heck out of this. You haven't read it? You should. I read it. I read it when I was a webcomic. I was reading her comics when she was doing mini comics. Again, read everything she does. Sasameki, #2 final. Wow, look how thick that is. For 21 bucks. Soccer. Oh, another thick book there. This is The Betrayal, Volume 1. Shuka Comics DX. $19. A paranormal. And finally, the last book is 13th Boy, Volume 7. $12. Plant love? Cactus turns into a boy? But wow. Purdy. Yeah, okay. I guess there is not prickly. You can see there's some color pages. I wonder who does the coloring on those. Anyway, so that was short, 17 minutes. This box dates from 2011. New titles from Random House on sale June 14, 2011. It would have been a Tuesday. June 14, summer reading probably. And again, with that size and what I had in there, it looks like it was designed for trade paperbacks. Those strict on sales. Just stuff that would come out and they wanted to go on sale a specific day. So that's that. Probably do more today. I like knocking these out. So there you have it. A lot of manga, some prose, some kids, some American manga. So not a bad overview of all the, considering how short that was, about 20, 25 titles. So a good mix, which tells you something about comics in the early part of this decade, or last decade. However you want to say when it starts and stops. So once again, thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for comments. And I'll see you soon. Goodbye.